Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your quarterly reading for the months of July, August, and September. First card out for you is Death. Okay, first and foremost, I just want to say that this is a really good card, and so this is coming from a Major Arcana deck, which only has the Major Arcana of the Tarot in it. And this is a pretty significant symbol for you that shows that you are leaving the past behind and you are headed towards new directions, new blessings, and new opportunities during this quarter, which is so exciting. Honestly, Death is one of my favorite cards of the tarot because it's just such a good confirmation that what is not meant to be is no longer going to haunt you anymore. The sun is coming up, a new dawn is approaching, and there are beautiful new blessings in your life. So if you needed any confirmation at all about leaving something in the past, or like leaving behind something that just didn't work out, this is your confirmation. There are beautiful new blessings coming forward to you during this quarter. Then we have Clean It Up 21. Some of you guys might feel drawn to literally clear out the crap in your life, in your house, in your car. Some of you guys might be moving. You might be detoxing. I don't know why, I just got a vision. And I'm not predicting death at all. I don't predict death in readings. But if there's someone in your life you already know has passed away, I am seeing some of you guys watching, like going through their stuff, donating things, keeping some things, getting it organized. So that may be a message for some of you, but obviously that is not applying to the majority of you watching. And I am, again, not predicting death of any sort. I'm seeing some type of organization going on, getting rid of your own personal stuff as well. Some of you guys might be even dabbling into minimalism, okay? And that can really help clear your mind. Also, I'm seeing like a clearing out process of just anything in your life that does not serve you. And I'm really seeing definite endings when it comes to the past. Like if there's any messy situationship type of energy with someone who you have a history with and it's just confusing, I'm seeing you cleaning it up, getting it away. The number 21 and 13 may be important, okay? But let's move on. Your spiritual theme and lesson during this time is the blade. Yep. Number 6 may be important to you. And the blade is a spiritual tool that helps us cut away and sever anything that is not meant for us. So it's totally going along with the messages that we have just picked up on. But let's read it from the book for you. This is my favorite oracle book. The blade represents sharpness of the mind, body, and spirit. Pointing upwards, it summons the power of heaven. When it's aimed to the ground, it anchors the power of the heavens on earth. The blade can be a healing tool or a weapon. Wield it wisely and it will transmit power, bestow intentions or initiations, cut energetic cords from the past, I see that heavily for you, or sever toxic relationships. Use it with anger and it will slash, stab, and kill. I'm seeing an important message here. Some of you guys might still, when you're watching this, be kind of fighting a fight that it's time to let go of. Keeping something that has tried to end in your life, keeping it within your life, trying to keep it there. I'm seeing like this very specific message of you may say something that hurts out of the resentment. I know this is so specific, but bear with me here. It's like if something dies literally, right? And we still want the comfort that person, place, or thing has brought us, and we try to keep it alive. We try to keep it in our house. We try to keep it the way it was. It is just going to decompose and become toxic and pungent, and it won't serve you. Okay, that is the message of the Death card. It's saying what you had in the past is gone, and you can't have that. Now, I'm not trying to be, what's the word? I'm not trying to be too like blasé about this message if we're talking about a literal death, okay? For like 99.9% of you, this is talking about something that just didn't work out, and a small part of you wants to keep hanging on to it. But the more you hang on to it, the more likely you are to use your words out of anger and like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's just toxic. The more you try to hold on, the more it's just gonna not work out. So the invitation with the blade being your spiritual message at this time, you are invited to draw your blade and use it. It is not auspicious to hesitate, to waste time in idle talk, or to hide from the inevitable. Heaven and earth are aligned to support you in claiming your power, so take decisive action. Overcome your fear of hurting others, unsheath the blade, and use it wisely. So when I see this blade, I'm seeing you making very decisive action, casting words, putting yourself out there, and really defending yourself and any area that you need. Defending your alone time, defending your well-being. So there you have it. Next card out from you is ask for help from others during this time. I'm seeing a more social type of energy and relying on your support system, your community, or developing that support system and community for yourself, which is beautiful. You also have new moon in Virgo, which I do believe we will be experiencing during this time. It's really interesting because I think all of the cards that came out so far for the other groups are actually moons that are happening during this time period. So the new moon in Virgo, let's see when it takes place. This is a time for you to be really giving with your time, your energy, give back, maybe charity, or around this time you may have like a party that you're throwing for someone, doing something nice for someone. It's just like good karma being racked up. Let's see when this new moon is, because this will be a really significant time for you during this period. It will happen on September 14th. Okay. So Virgo new moons prioritize care by tending to the details. So organize your bookshelf, clean things up, make sure everything is nice and orderly, even your relationships. This would be a good time for you to clear up any misunderstandings that you may have with people. So around September 14th, around that new moon in Virgo, we do see like this energy very big of like cleaning up, moving out, and just giving back in some way, organizing your life a bit more. We have cornucopia coming through, which is another beautiful Virgo type of energy. Also, this is just the blessings of summer. I feel this is just having more than you need. Okay, so it's a great card for finances, honestly. I imagine this time will be really good for you to kind of save up your money and also be a little bit generous, a little bit I don't know, giving back to people that you love. It's just a really nice time. I'm seeing a lot of people in your life as well, but we're going to get into the tarot to specify this. We're going to do 9 cards, 3 rows of 3. First card out for you is the King of Cups. Okay, I love this for you right off the bat. This is a really loving person in your life who's going to be such an important part of these next 3 months. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they don't have to be. And this is a mature person who is in your life for the long haul. Okay, so some of you guys, this could be like a best friend. It could be a romantic partner. It could even be a part of you. But we are seeing someone here with their heart open to you. And they don't open their heart to just anybody, okay? They have really healthy boundaries, and they saw you and chose you to be the one who they open their heart up to. And this person is really comfortable being in their emotions. So it's just, if there's anyone in your life who is just, they hide their emotions, they might even lie about it, bottling things up, I just want to say that that is probably what you're being asked to clean out of your life, those energies. I don't know if you just heard that. There's a lot of beeping outside, and I feel like that was huge confirmation from the universe here. But yeah, I'm sorry, that just distracted me. Let's move on, and maybe we'll see some more messages with that. Next to the King of Cups is the Four of Swords, rest, rejuvenation. Also, if we look in this little stained glass window here, we see someone blessing someone else. So I feel like there are blessings coming in for you from the universe, from your spirit guides, that will help you like not have to work so hard to see results. So this is like other people doing things to treat you. And I don't know why I'm looking at this Four of Swords and it's making me think of like hospitals and how if you're sick, or at least like, I don't even know, like being sick when you were a child and just being taken care of, all of your needs are met, you don't have to worry about a thing. It's giving me that energy. No, I'm not saying you're going to get sick by any means. I'm just more so saying like you're going to be experiencing a major blessing during this time where it's like, other people are really caring about you, really putting in an effort towards you, and it just feels so good. Especially at this time, I feel like a lot of divine feminine energies is going through a breakthrough this year in 2023, where we are going from constantly feeling like we have to do everything and just get everything done, be responsible for everything, to finally learning how to self-love and pull back and allow others to provide for us. So I'm seeing an energy there, allowing the divine masculine to provide for you, especially next to that King of Cups, like divine masculine energy in general. And you guys know I don't read into gender, but there is definitely divine masculine and feminine energies in this universe, yin and yang. And I feel like your inner divine feminine is stepping back, relaxing, and allowing the divine masculine to care for you. Allow things to just come towards you. I wouldn't be surprised if the Empress came out in this reading, because that kind of embodies that energy of just sitting back, relaxing, being in alignment with that which you want, and still of course doing your little tasks, your little work, whatever, but it just major blessings unfolding for you. You don't have to work so hard to see success, and I feel like that's a lesson that's really sinking in here. You're letting go of anything that just feels like you have to work incredibly hard. It's incredibly draining just to get like the bare minimum back. Like, we're not doing that anymore, Sagittarius. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, to me that's like what you're breaking out of. Eight of Swords. And we have the blade here. It's like she could easily cut herself free from these binds, from these bounds, whatever, these ropes. She could easily cut herself free and walk forward. The Eight of Swords is like a mental jail. It is the illusion that you're stuck in a situation when you're not. So I want to see what card comes out underneath that. Maybe that'll give us some clarification. We're moving on to the second row now. Fourth card, we have the Lovers in reversed. There is a no answer coming through, and with the Blade card, especially with the Death, with the clean it up, I definitely see some type of ending here, cleaning house. I'm seeing a cord cutting ceremony, a cord cutting ritual that you may be doing, cutting yourself off from someone or something, cutting somebody's access to your energy. I'm seeing that very strongly during this time, and honestly it's not that surprising. I predicted back in like April that when these eclipses were going to happen, and all throughout the summer for many months out of 2023, I just felt a strong energy of like separations, breakups, everything just kind of realigning itself to match the frequency, like energies realigning to match the frequencies of its own vibration. Does that make sense? So like, you might have been paired up with people or stuck in circumstances that really truly didn't match your vibration, and so big changes will come because of that, because the energy always seeks its own match. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Lovers reversed, I'm seeing a no answer here. I'm seeing a breakup, a cord cutting of some sort. It doesn't have to be a romantic breakup, obviously. This could be like a friendship breakup. This could be you just separating your energy from someone else. I definitely see it in this reading though. So there is that, okay? Center of your spread is the King of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, this might be telling us who you're separating from. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It certainly does not have to be, but the King of Pentacles in reversed is someone who you might have thought would be in your life long term. They might be older than you, and they might try to come off as the secure, successful person, but in reverse, I mean, this is someone who's really stuck in their ways, and you might have constantly found yourself saying something like, if only they did this, if only they went to therapy, if only they had an open mind, if only they treated me how I deserve. Also, to me, this is someone who's really greedy with their time, their energy, their resources. So if this was a partner, for example, maybe they never took you out on dates, never bought you flowers, always made a big deal about having to get you gifts for special occasions, and that is just the energy that you're breaking out of, you know, like, I deserve better. Taking a rest from situations like that, and it just correlates with the shift here. I really feel divine feminine energy, and you don't have to be a woman, by the way. I feel that the divine feminine collectively in the globe is breaking away from this truth, this reality that we've been living with, where it's like constantly having to do and say and initiate everything. in order to get anything done. I feel like that has been the narrative for so many highly divine feminine people for so long, and they're starting to break out of it. And I feel like the theme here, the new mode of existence here is, it's like that Miley Cyrus song, I can buy myself flowers, I can write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things I don't understand. Well, I'm kind of seeing that here for you. Sorry for that like song break. I'm seeing that here for you. Yeah, just stepping into this place of, if it makes my life more stressful, I'm saying no to it. If I have to sit here and work super duper hard just to keep this in my life, I'm saying no to it. I'm cleaning house. I am cleaning out anything that just adds stress to my life. And this could be very literal. Like literally you have a lot of stuff and it's stressing you out. I'm cleaning it up. I'm done. Like I'm getting rid of stuff. That's like the vibe you're going through at this time. So there could be some decluttering. Just kind of like breaking away from anything that causes stress. You're in this new mindset that's just like, oh my gosh, I'm just ready to get rid of it. Sixth card out is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, big time for your personal happiness and well-being. I am seeing a newfound sense of independence and self-love, truly loving yourself and connecting with what it means to be able to provide yourself with all of your wants and needs, so that way when it comes to other people in your life, it's just going to be an add-on. So you're like definitely breaking away from people where anyone who like subtracts from your happiness, you're learning to identify that better and break away from it. And I love that we go from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Cups. So we really do see you breaking out of this situation where, oh my God, I have like a perpetually itchy nose. I'm so sorry, guys. Breaking out of this situation where you kind of feel stuck, you just feel trapped, like no matter what I do, I can't force someone to give me what I deserve or to change. You're liberating yourself from this mental prison and you're focusing more on your own happiness. So it's really beautiful. Go ahead and buy yourself all the flowers during this time. If you ever find yourself pining over someone who is not available to give you the love that you deserve, what I need you to do is love yourself in that moment every single time. Okay, so if you find yourself overworking up in your mind, like overthinking, maybe you have an anxious attachment style a little bit that you're healing from right now, saying to yourself like, oh my God, they haven't texted me back, what are they doing, blah, blah, blah. In that moment, literally go to the store, buy yourself some flowers or pick yourself some flowers, make yourself a beautiful meal, go out with friends, do something for yourself in those moments. I see you practicing that a lot over the next 3 months. So final row out for you, seventh card, we have the World in reversed, breaking out of an old cycle and entering into a new one. There's a fresh new start for you. And honestly, this comes out right underneath the Lovers reversed and the King of Cups. So to me, this is really saying like, ooh, like you are focusing on the people and situations that bring you happiness, that are emotionally available, that are great for you. But simultaneously, you are saying no, making really big life-changing decisions. The Lovers in reversed is a huge life-changing decision that you make that is in the form of a no answer. Like, no, I am not doing this. No, this is not for me. I need to get rid of this. Something like that is coming through. You're deciding to end something or stop something or say no to something, and it will be a life-changing decision. And to be honest with you, it has to do with the King of Pentacles reversed. So this could be a person, or this could be a job, this could be a situation that just isn't giving enough, okay? And then right underneath that Lovers reversed, we had this World reversed. There is a whole new beginning waiting for you. Like the world is like titties out, not giving a F, protected by your spirit guides, loving life, independent. You have learned everything that you need to learn from this situation, and it's ready to close out. A new cycle is about to begin. The World is the final major arcana card of the tarot, and it always represents an ending and new beginning. Having it come out in reversed, I see you tying up loose ends, cleaning house, okay? Preparing for this transition to happen, essentially. So for example, if this transition is you leaving behind a city or home, literally moving, during this time, you will be packing your things up, cleaning some things out, saying your goodbyes. So the World reverse is kind of like preparing for this shift, this change. Eighth card out for you is the Knight of Swords in reversed. Someone from your past may be coming through with communication out of the blue unexpectedly. Okay, I don't know why I feel guided to say that. It just, to me, I feel like the second second you start to love yourself and truly like you're mentally in this place where you're ready to move on for some dumb reason, that is when whoever this King of Pentacles reversed is decides, oh, you know what, I'm going to try to love you now. And that is called emotional breadcrumbing. If you feel yourself ready to move on, you're glowing, you're thriving, you're brilliant, and then of course at that exact moment your stinky ex comes back, that is emotional breadcrumbing. And I mean, listen, it's really weird, or maybe they really do genuinely realize, but it comes very unexpectedly out of the blue. So I would say pay attention to that. Pay attention to also, this doesn't just have to be people. I am seeing unexpected opportunities, unexpected shifts and changes coming in rapidly and out of nowhere one day. And as a reader, I don't know what this means. I don't know how this is going to show itself in your life. This is just something to take note of right now and just pay attention to it. You know, there might be some unexpected thing happen within the next 3 months that you could have never predicted would happen. Okay, it feels like that. Like, I can't predict what this is. You can't predict what this is. It's unexpected. That's the energy of the Knight of Swords. Unexpected, quick moving. And I kind of feel like it will change the course of your reality. So, oh my gosh, I would love if you guys could come back after these 3 months and tell me what this thing is. That would be so fun. Or if you just so happen to be watching this towards the tail end of this quarter of the year, let me know what this is. Last card out for you guys is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Defending yourself, defending your happiness. And it's really interesting. So when the Seven of Wands comes out, usually it kind of shows facing opposition or challenge after challenge, it feels like. In reversed, it's just like, I don't know, it's giving me a strange energy where it's like you will not go back to the way things were. I feel like like we said, we have the Death card here. It's done, it's dead, it's over with. You will never be at risk of going back to that dark place you once were because you learned the lessons you had to learn. Do you understand that, Sagittarius? So you really have to trust yourself right now. And it's okay for you to take bolder, more assertive action because I don't see you falling back into old ways. I don't see you kind of staying stuck in the past. You know what? You would... So... yeah, I don't know, but there's still a part of you that is a little bit defensive, a little bit like walls up, barriers up, because you don't want to get into another past situation. You don't want to have the past repeat itself. So that may be something there. Or, you know, this could even be like new love coming in really fast out of nowhere, out of the blue, and that can cause you to be quite defensive because maybe your old situation caused some type of trauma for you and you just don't want to repeat the past again. So I don't know, I'm seeing something there with that. Expect the unexpected for sure though. That is a definite. And enjoy this new energy, enjoy the blessings. I just feel like things are gonna work out for you. Cornucopia, like blessings, money, success, forward momentum, it's happening for you. I'm seeing a comfortable 3 months ahead where you have a lot of help on your side as you make this big transition, it feels like. So that is beautiful. Also, I'm just gonna say it. We have two kings here, so I do feel for a lot of you. One person's exiting your life, and new love kind of finds you rather quickly. So I'm just gonna say that, which would explain why you have your defenses up, because it's like, I mean, I just got out of a relationship, but then there's this other person already, but like I want to focus on my self-love. But you know, everything happens within divine timing, and you know, that's a message people hate because sometimes that means like things take too long. But for you, I feel like this is saying some things happen in divine timing. It may happen quicker than expected. So yeah, we see a lot of quick changes going on here. Thank you guys for joining me. I keep hearing weird noises outside. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I definitely recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for the quarterly readings just to get the fullest overview of this next 3 months ahead for you, okay? Thank you guys, bye-bye.